Good afternoon. Here is the news at 4. First, the highlights. FRC to embark on joint enforcement on abuse of vehicle number plates, sirens. Lagos State government urges staff to improve service delivery. On the foreign scene, South Sudan leaders agreed to form unity government. And in sport, Super Eagles maintains last month's position in latest FIFA ranking. Now the details. My name is Taiwo Baruwa. The Federal Road Safety Corps (FRC's) Zamfara State Command says it has concluded plans to embark on a joint enforcement with the Nigerian police force on the abuse of number plates and sirens with effect from March 4, 2020. Sector Commander Wihioka Uchechukwu, who made this known in an interview, said the agency is concerned about the increased number of unregistered vehicles, removal or covering of vehicle number plates, and the use of sirens by unauthorized persons. He also listed the use of expired number plates by ex-National Assembly members and trailers conveying unlatched containers as among the command's areas of concern, which Echukwu advised motorists to check the nearest Internal Revenue Office for procurement and due registration of vehicles to avoid embarrassment on the road, as a combined force of the police force and FRSC will commence special operation on violators. Nigerian Customs Service has warned supermarkets and shops in some parts of the country to stop patronizing foreign rice and other prohibited goods. In a statement, Kano Jigawa Area Controller Hamid Nasir said the agency deemed it fit to write and seek cooperation to stop the patronizing of foreign rice and other prohibited items in supermarkets and shops to avoid being closed by customs operatives. He said the country has gained from the border closure as illegitimate businesses have been caught in the crossfire. The Nigerian Air Force (NAF) has held a retreat for its commanders as part of efforts to evolve strategies to make the requirement of the ever-changing national security environment. Speaking at the opening of the retreat theme, Enhancing Efficiency and Effectiveness of North Unit Commanders in Contemporary Security Environment, Chief of Air Staff Sadiq Abubakar said it was to enhance the capacity of commanders and potential commanders in the force. He assured the commanders that the Air Force was working assiduously to ensure that the mandate assigned to it is achieved. Abubakar reiterated that in the midst of economic challenges, resources at disposal of commanders must be utilized prudently towards the attainment of set objectives. Now to the rest of the stories. In line with the theme's development agenda of the present administration, management and staff of local government and community affairs have been charged to initiate policies that would engender better service delivery to the people of Lagos. Commissioner for Local Government and Community Affairs, Wali Hamid, who commended members of staff of the ministry, urged them to also focus on other responsibilities, especially in the areas of community affairs, boundary matters, and the Center for Rural Development. In his remarks, House Committee Chairman on Local Government and Community Affairs, Olaiwola Olawale, sought justification for the support extended by the Legislative Chamber through increased rural projects such as rural electrification, roads, water, and culverts, among others. According to him, the projects are expected to reduce rural-urban migration and bring the reality of good governance that theme's agenda intends to achieve in all the nooks and crannies of the state. The Senate has started the process of establishing an agency that will fully reintegrate repentant Boko Haram terrorists into the Nigerian society. The bill to establish the agency passed first reading today at plenary. The bill is titled National Agency for the Education, Rehabilitation, de-radicalization, and integration of repentant insurgents in Nigeria. The proposed agency, according to the proposed legislation, would provide education for insurgents. It would also rehabilitate, de-radicalize, and integrate the repentant insurgents in the country. It was sponsored by the All Progressives Congress member representing Yobe East Senatorial District, Senator Ibrahim Gaidam. European Union Ambassador to Nigeria, Ketil Carlson, has urged politicians to show restraint in their quest for power. The ambassador gave the advice during a visit to the Edo State chairman of the People's Democratic Party, Dan Obi, and party members. He appealed for peace and non-violence in the forthcoming Edo State governorship election, adding that the EU was also meeting with other political parties for collaborative effort in order to amend the electoral law. Carlson, who revealed that the EU has over 3,000 projects across the Niger Delta in partnership with Edo State government, urges parties and politicians to allow transparent primaries, more participation by women, youth, and desist from hate speech. And now to foreign news. South Sudan's President Salva Kiir and his rival Riek Machar have agreed to form a unity government by Saturday's agreed deadline. This latest development follows a meeting at State House in the capital, Juba, on Thursday. President Kiir has promised protection for opposition leaders. Mr. Machar's allies had sought assurances about his safety should he formally return to the capital. Kiir said the key issues which have not been resolved, such as how he and Mr. Machar would share the power and how opposing forces will be unified, are set to be addressed and finalized in the coming days. In sport now, Super Eagles of Nigeria has retained #1 in the latest FIFA Coca-Cola World Ranking. The latest ranking was released today. Also in Africa, the Super Eagles maintained third position behind Senegal, who are Africa's #1 team and 20th in the world, and Tunisia, who remain 27th globally and second in the continent. The Eagles' 2021 Africa Cup of Nations Group L opponents, Sierra Leone, Lesotho, and Benin Republic, all maintained their spots. Just before we go, please always slow down when approaching speed breakers. You can listen to Lagos Traffic Radio on our website, www.trafficradio961.ng, and follow us on our various social media platforms: Twitter at Lagos Traffic 961, Instagram Lagos Traffic, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. The Federal Road Safety Corps, FRC, State Command says it has concluded plans to embark on a joint enforcement with the Nigeria Police Force on the abuse of number plates and sirens, with effect from March 4, 2020. In line with the theme's development agenda of the present administration, management and staffs of local government and community affairs have been charged to initiate policies that would engender better service delivery to the people of Lagos. We also told you that South Sudan's President Salva Kiir and his rival Riek Machar have agreed to form a unity government by Saturday's agreed deadline. In sport, Super Eagles of Nigeria has retained number 31 in the latest FIFA Coca-Cola World Ranking. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to newsroom@trafficradio961.ng. That is the news broadcast compiled by Opeyemi Shodunke. My name is Taiwo Baruwa. Thank you for listening. Good afternoon.